You've had a doozy of a day.
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
Here's Jonny! Welcome to the Horror Basement and Beyond review of Resident Evil. Welcome to Raccoon City. I'm Jonny, and JimJam's here.
Yep, JimJam here.
Predator's here as well. So we got to go see Raccoon City. Welcome to Raccoon City. JimJam, what was your first impressions of the movie?
Well, I guess I wasn't too thrilled with it. It was alright. You could see it was a low budget movie, a lower budget. I wasn't too excited about how they portrayed Leon. Leon, one of them two.
But we're not getting into that. We're just talking about your first.
First,
So you wasn't too you didn't care for it as much.
not as much as I was hoping it, but I felt like it was better. Like it stayed more true to the game than the original, for sure. So, it was pretty cool. But
My take on this is, if you are a fan of the first Resident Evil game 1 and 2, because that's what this movie is based off of, you'll enjoy this movie. You'll like it because you'll like the nostalgia, the throwbacks cost of the movie. But if you didn't play them games, this movie's stupid. It's not it's not a good movie if you didn't play them games. It's not stupid. Yeah, it is stupid. Yeah.
what the fuck?
There's a lot of stupid parts in this movie that don't make sense. But I think that's because they were trying to stick to the gameplay, and I didn't.
And a lot of this is spoilers. So
Yeah, we're gonna ruin this movie.
So Chris Redfield is somewhere in the nest, I guess is what you call it, right? One of the laboratories. You know what it is, or
Yeah, sure.
well, he has the lighter, which if you played the video game, you know.
Oh no, he's in the mansion.
Okay, he's in the mansion.
He's by the table. That's like all mid movie. Yeah, like they don't even. Yeah.
Well, we don't have to go in order.
Yeah, he has a Zippo. If you know what a Zippo lighter is.
If you played the first two games, you get that automatically in the beginning of the game. So I think it's kind of a nod to that. Really, it was what all that was. But Johnny thought it was stupid.
Oh well, he's over there, and there's zombies everywhere, right?
And there's a Zippo. Zippos don't normally go out.
No, and he's clicking it, and it lights, and the dude's in front of him, and then he goes out, and he clicks it again, and lights, and boom, there's one over there, and then it goes out, and then he's clicking. It's just like, why are you fucking trying to use a lighter when before you didn't have anything, and the room was bright enough for you to see, and now it's not bright enough for you to see, so you need a lighter to see. Oh my god! I was just like, and then when the chick comes in to save him after, the dude's on his back, and she shoots everything. Everything's lit up. There's no point in the lighter.
Oh yeah, Jill.
It just fucking. That was so stupid.
Yeah, that was just to reference the lighter.
You said this movie didn't have a high budget.
Oh my god, it did.
It's $40 million.
That's not that big. But
that's not that big.
No, not really.
But they made it look even lower budget. Was the feel?
There was some scenes where did some scenes seem grainy, and then
they wanted it to look that way. They wanted it to feel like it was a low budget movie.
But it was like certain scenes would do that, and then other ones would be more high definition, than others were grainy. I'm like, did the camera fuck up in them scenes?
Maybe that's where you see from the camera, security camera view.
No, it was regular.
But you was talking about Leon. Is that his name? Leon?
Yeah, in the video game, because in the video game, Leon is only in the second one, I believe. Pretty sure. They made him. Well, I'm not sure if I'm saying his name right. Yeah, Leon S. Kennedy. And the video game part 2, that was my favorite one. I played that fucking countless times. Well, Leon was a fucking badass in that. And this one, he's a complete idiot. He don't know what he's doing. He's stumbling around. Apparently, he shot shot his partner or something. And yeah, he's on desk duty. So I don't understand that whole thing. Why they made him like that, but I guess the other people did. And then I didn't realize. Oh, Albert Wesker had so much to do. I guess I'm not big into the very big backstory of this, like my daughter is. But I get apparently in the game actually, Wesker was originally a Stars member or a RPD, which I don't know why they didn't reference that either. If you play the video game, you know that there's. I guess the RPD has a special group called Stars. I don't believe that was referenced in this movie. But at the beginning of the movie, though, then if you're a big Resident Evil game player, you'll notice in the orphanage they have a poster that says health spray. Yeah, it's big. That's what you use in the game. Spray to get better.
Yeah, and like I said, if you're a fan of the video games, you'll like the movie because you'll get to see parts of video games that are in the movie that don't work in a movie as well as it works.
The CGI dog stuff. You can definitely tell that CGI.
Like you said, it didn't have a big budget. It only had $40 million.
Oh, they didn't spend that $40 million on CGI.
But I didn't enjoy the movie as much. If I'm not going to say I might have walked out if it wasn't going to do a review on it. Probably wouldn't have. I probably would have sat through it. I've never walked out on a movie. Thank God I have not been to one that's that bad. But it wasn't a movie to go to the theater and watch. This is a sci-fi movie. You know what I'm saying? Like it should have been on Sci-Fi. It should have been Tubi or something. Like it just, I couldn't imagine watching it with commercials. Though. Oh my God!
Is it straight to DVD movie? You're saying?
Yeah, like it just. And I can understand you're trying to pull off the feel from the franchise itself, but it wasn't for me. But I didn't play the video games, so it definitely wasn't for me. Well, but I like the other Resident Evil movies.
I didn't care for those as much.
See, I like them, but I wasn't a big video game player of it. So see, that's where the disconnect.
Well, that one didn't stay true to the game much at all.
Well, it's from 1 and 2. They try to put 2 games into one.
No, well, there's not a character named Alice though at all in this game.
Oh, you talking about the original?
Yeah,
the
one with Mila Jovovich in it.
Yeah, well, that's fine. It don't matter.
So they made her up, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, my daughter, which she absolutely loves this game. No, she absolutely loves this video game series, and so she was fucking ecstatic for this movie. She come out of there so pumped. She's actually downstairs right now playing part 5.
Yeah, and she's a big player of the video game, so it really makes her.
Oh, and Amy, when we come out that movie, how much she was talking about it. Like, you see this. Oh man, she was just So there's a lot of them out there that are probably like, this movie was phenomenal,
and they're fans of the video game franchise. That's what this movie is for.
Yeah,
and that's okay to make a movie like that, because that's who your fan base is. That's like your ultimate fan base is that.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to make a movie for it, go right ahead.
But yeah, it was pretty good to me. I enjoyed it for the most part.
It's probably one of the worst movies I've seen all year.
But
as far as the movies that I've been to at the theater,
I like
it probably is
the one thing I couldn't like the girl that girl right there.
Yeah,
that had the mask on. I didn't understand what that mask was about.
I thought it was part of the video game.
I don't remember that.
I don't know.
But it's set in 1998.
Yeah.
So you're in the town of Raccoon City, which is a fictional town in the Midwest. But yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure it won't be in theaters much longer. I don't see this one staying in theaters long. So you should be able to check it out on VOD and DVD and all that. Probably sometime in January, I say. Right?
Yeah, I imagine.
But yeah. Just go to your just look up your local listings and see what where's playing it if you want to go see it in theaters.
Just trying to see if
like Johnny was saying, if you're into the video game, I think you'll enjoy this. But yeah. You want to rate it or no?
have we ever rated movies?
Okay, never mind.
I mean, you can rate it. It
Out of 10 or 5?
it managed $8 million. So
Damn, they lost money on that, so they probably won't make another one.
out of 5,
Yeah,
saying
one on
rated
one.
out of 5. Oh, that's a 2.
That's probably a 3.5 for me.
Oh, you'd watch it again?
Yeah. I would.
There's absolutely no way I'd watch that movie again.
So there you go. 3 out of 5. 2.
Yeah, and if you're a fan, then this shows the gap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because this
Video game
game,
fan didn't play the video game.
I played this game hours, and I stayed up all night playing it.
And you're only giving it 3.5 in your video game, but your daughter would have gave it 5.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. But mainly it's just because of how they portray Leon, and
but he shot a rocket launcher at the end of it, and nothing happened. There's no blood. He killed the freaking big zombie dude.
and
no blood.
then Chris, all he did was like this.
Yeah, they weren't even. They didn't even have anything on. I'm just like,
Yeah,
what?
it was kind of a letdown.
But that's what would happen in a video game.
True.
So maybe that's why. I don't know.
It could have been done. It definitely could have been done better.
I don't think that this will. I know they were trying to reboot the franchise. This is not.
Yeah,
They failed.
we'll see. I guess. Well, maybe someone else will want to throw money at it again someday.
Yeah,
But
definitely nowhere near as good as Ghostbusters.
But like Johnny, you gonna say go form your own opinion, or you want me?
Yeah, dude, definitely. And that's on everything. Go form your own opinion on it. Yeah, because I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend going to the theater and watching it. If you can get it at home, which I don't even think they offer it.
No, it ain't on.
So
I
when
think
it comes out,
it's a Sony movie.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
it would be okay for like 2.
Was it Sony? Was it Sony? Yeah. Oh yeah, because it had a bunch of Sony. That's where I wanted to mention that it had like Sony pager, a Sony phone.
Oh, did it?
It had a lot of Sony stuff in it, like headphones and stuff. So product placement, which
I don't blame them.
yeah, which you know,
Fun in the movie, do whatever you want.
But yeah,
but it's set in '98, so
like might as well throw in there Sony products.
Yeah.
All right, dude.
Yeah, go form your own opinion. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for watching.
Let us know what you think of the movie if you've already seen it.
But yeah, I guess that's our opinion. That's all we got. We out.
Peace.
Now it's time to say goodbye to the basement guys again. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Or that is, spooks and spells. Take your shirt off. Y'all come back now, you hear?